Hello everyone, welcome back to Codehunters, where we bring the best tutorials for you. In today's video, we will be learning how to encrypt and decrypt some values and store them in a UiPath queue and use them. So before starting, let's understand why encryption is important. When working with sensitive data, it is crucial to ensure that your information is secure. That's where encryption and decryption come into play. With UiPath's built-in cryptographic activities, you can easily secure your data and store them into a queue item or use them later in your automation. For this example, we will take a queue and there we will store two fields. One will be the first name and then we will store SSN number, right? We already have a queue created and this is called personal details. Here we will be storing two fields, first name and SSN number. This should be encrypted, right? So let's dive into our UiPath Studio. Here we are in the main.xaml file. Let's drag and drop a sequence here. For this demo, let's drag and drop a multiple assign and create two variables. First, let's create first name and let's assign this value as JOH and DOE, right? Let's create another variable called it SSN number and let's assign some random numbers here. So suppose this is the SSN number and we would like to encrypt this SSN number. So for demo purpose, we have just hard coded these values here. You can also take these values from anywhere, like from your Excel or from some queue items, etc. Right? So let's search for the encrypt activity. So here we have encrypt text activity. For some reason, if you're not able to see this activities here, you can go into manage packages and search for uipath.cryptography.activities. And then you can install the latest version of this package and then you will be able to see this, right? So first of all, what we want to encrypt, let's put this here, SSN number we would like to encrypt. And then the algorithm, you can select any of the algorithm here. I'm selecting this AES GCM. And now the important part is the key. This is the key using which this SSN number will be encrypted. So let's give a random key here, random key. So here I am keeping this key here in a plain text, but for security purpose, you can keep this key in a asset of credential type and then use the get asset activity to get this key and use that key to encrypt this, right? So now we are ready to encrypt. So this activity will give us output, which will be encrypted text. So let's get another variable and keep it as encrypted SSN, right? So this will be stored in an encrypted SSN. Let's drag and drop activity called write line and let's see if it is encrypted or not. So we'll write encrypted SSN, right? And let's run it. So the run is now complete. And here you can see the SSN number is encrypted here. Now we would like to add this into our queue item. So let's drag and drop add queue item activity here. And we'll select our workspace and the queue name here. And for the collection, we'll give first name, right? And value will be first name. And let's add another entry and we'll give it SSN encrypted and we'll give encrypted SSN, right? And let's save it. So now this should add this queue items into the queue. Let's run this. The run is now complete. Let's go into our orchestrator, refresh this and check the transactions here. So we can see one new item has been added. Let's view the details. Here it's first name is John Doe and SSN encrypted is this. So this is how you encrypt the data in UiPath. So next is we would like to decrypt this value as well, right? So for that, let's drag and drop a get transaction item, select the folder, workspace, select the queue item, personal details, and the transaction item, let's call it QUEE tran, right? Q transaction. Next, let's drag and drop the decrypt text activity here. So the text we would like to decrypt is qtran dot specific content. What was our key? SSN encrypted. Let's give this same thing as content, SSN encrypted dot toString, right? An algorithm, I will select the same algorithm and the key will be the same key that we use to encrypt. For your production scenario, you can get this key from your credential vault from the assets, right? So now this will give us an output in a decrypted text. So let's create a new variable called SSN decrypted, right? And for testing purpose, let's write this in write line activity, SSN decrypted, right? And let's add a key here so that we can see that it is really decrypted, right? Now let's run this file. So the run is now completed. Let's check the output. So here you can see first it has encrypted this and then it has decrypted it here again. And if I go to our queue item and refresh it, you will be able to see we have added multiple queue items here, right? So here you can see every queue item has the encrypted SSN. And that's how you encrypt and decrypt queue items in UiPath. By following these steps, you ensure that your sensitive data is always secure. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Codehunters for more tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy coding.